worker stays around.
Well, we're doing that now, I think there's lots of
Off the cuff stuff.
Rabble rousing. How do you feel about doing that speaking in front of other people?
It's fine. As long as they like me, I like it. When they start booing me, I'll do something else.
And what's happened with the Network Rail and RMC?
The dispute is still on. We suspended the action so that we can have 2 weeks of intensive talks. So we told them they've got to produce a proper written offer at the end of that. And the train operating companies the same. So we haven't had the offers for half the people in the dispute. And the offer we've had from Network Rail has been completely inadequate. It doesn't fit the bill. So they need to get their act together. They need to get a new mandate from the government, which they're telling me they're seeking. When they've got that, they want to make us a proper offer on all the issues, jobs, conditions, and pay.
So it could be just the start of working towards something better for everybody.
It could be just a pause before we take our next round of industrial action. It could go either way. They've got to make some serious concessions, and we'll see what they come up with.
Because ultimately the threat of strike action seems to have worked in this case in a way.
Well, it's brought them back. They've retreated from the position that they had, that they were going to impose the changes forthwith. This month, in fact, they were going to start committing the changes, and they've now written to us and saying that they're seeking an agreement rather than imposition. That's a different position than the one we had, and we'll have to try and work up a deal now. But we haven't got one, and we're not close to one.
How does it feel to be in the rain at the moment?
I love it. It'll make me strong and tall.
Shows who the real patriots are, doesn't it, when it comes to the rain?
I'm not a patriot, but it's
They say cut back, we say fight back. Cut back, fight back. Cut back, fight back. Cut back, fight, fight. No, I've got a hotel. They say cut back, we say fight back. Cut back, fight back. Cut back, fight back. Cut back, fight back. When they say cut back, we say fight back. When they say cut back, we say fight back. Cut back, fight back. Cut back, fight back.
General election to 2024. That's the rules.
Well, I'm sorry, but you know the people do speak, and the people are not happy, and I think people today are showing you they're voting with their feet. They want a general election. They don't want to be stuck with the Tories for another 2 years.
This is also about cost of living, isn't it? I mean, tell me about that, because the government, of course, would say, well, we're giving money to help people with their bills. That's one of the big pressures.
Unionising is quite deliberate. We see this happen again and again within the Tory party, and they are, stoking the flames for the far right.
Thank you. Just going to get shots of you when you're with the Bannery people.
This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what. Tories out. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Tories out. When do we want it? Now.
Everybody's free to feel good. Everybody's free to feel good. Everybody's free to feel good. Everybody's free.
what's there. Don't you know you better run, 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 run. Oh, I said you better run, 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 run. Make some noise! There's still people coming in, so please move right into the square. Let's fill this place up. This is a sight to behold. Make some noise for yourselves. Have you lost your voices? I did say that means you were doing something wrong, but it means we can chant now, so yeah. When I say, what do we want? You say, Tories out. And when do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? Comrades from Newcastle, from Bristol, from Luton.
Against the greed of those who take millions and billions of pounds and further. The Polish government are propping up their failure economic system at the expense of us all. And we see these most brutal attacks on our communities, in our homes, and the strain is felt by us in our work.
They have to make tough choices.
First of all, before I speak, I want to send solidarity to the courageous women in Iran who are fighting for their freedom now. And I want to send solidarity to a political prisoner in Belmarsh, Julian Assange. When they ask you today why there are choices, our fight is in our hands. Brothers and sisters, we demand a workers' economy. We demand an economy that works for the workers, not for the...
They want that to go on longer. When the Bank of England this week said they were putting interest rates up, they say it's because they're worried that pay will start to go up. Well, the Bank of England and the government have not been bothered when profits have gone up. They've not been bothered when bankers' bonuses have gone up, but they want to hold your pay down. And I tell you, I am not here to complain. I don't think you're here to complain. I'm here because I've had enough of complaining. Enough complaining. Enough pay cuts. Enough hunger. Enough cuts to our social services. I'm here because I intend to be part of a movement that is going to make a change. The Royal College of Nurses, alongside the Royal College of Midwives, alongside the RMT and the CWU, because we want to make a change in this country. The economy is going wrong, and the problem is the money's in all.
Make the decision, and if we don't get a deal off Network Rail and the train operators, we will strike and strike again until we bring them to the table and get a deal.
That is why we're fighting for the NHS. That is all here, anywhere in the world. Ten years or so, actually, the NHS is still ranking number one healthcare system on the entire planet. It's the most respected, it's the most expensive. That's why this country needs to brought back that spot once again.
A decent pay rise, solidarity with all those campaigns of disability rights, trying to make sure they are part of our campaign, solidarity with those homeless campaigns that are here, solidarity with those campaigns that are fighting for a decent living wage and social justice within our society, and also solidarity with all those that have sought a place of safety on our shores, and have been so disgustingly treated by this government. We today here in Trafalgar Square are a voice for humanity and a voice for unity of all of those. Be afraid, join in and support TfL workers next Thursday when they're in dispute. There is, however, an answer of doing things in a different way. You invest in people, you raise wages, you raise benefits. You stop the profiteering by the energy companies and take them into public ownership. And you do the same with the railway companies, with Royal Mail, and those water companies that have been ripping us off for 30 years, polluting our rivers, destroying our natural environment, all on the altar of profits to distant hedge funds. That is the reality of what modern Britain is about. Now, how do we get rid of them and how do we change it? The answer is here in this square. It is the unity of all of those campaigns and people that want to see a different, better country, and one that works in solidarity with people around the world. To build that world of peace and justice, not of war. To build that world of unity, not of division. It's in our hands. We can build the world we want. We can make the world a better place in global solidarity as well as in our own solidarity. Our media will always seek to disempower us and tell us we don't matter. Well, they've got another thing coming. We are very, very many, and they are very, very few. Thank you very much.
Already we have 7 million people.